And the Chicago Bears rack up another one on the day. And it's going to be a Jacksonville Jaguars punt as they take it down to the 2-minute warning. Let's turn our attention to the Bears, though, on the other side. Big win for them, coming here on the road, 35-16. Matt Eberflus, first 3-game winning streak of his career. Like, that's the first time he's done it as the head coach of this team. And look, I just did it with the other way round, so I'll run through the upcoming schedule here. They have the bye, then they go to the Commanders, a tougher game than we thought, but still winnable. To the Cardinals, Patriots home, and then Packers, Vikings, Lions, that same NFC North run. But if they go into those next 3 games on a high off this week, bye week, get healthy, this Bears team feel like they're in a good position.
Yeah, and to me, the whole season was about what do we have in this guy, this quarterback? Is he special or not? And we've seen as they've improved offensively the last couple of weeks, it's really been more of a systematic team effort, and he's played well but not special. Today was the day where we got to see the flashes of the special, right? And it's more about over the course of those games, yes, they can win some of those and maybe they'll drop a couple here or there, but the season is all about how special is our quarterback. And this to me was the first flash of translating the things from college to the pros, the things that made him so special coming out of college, that we finally got to see the ability to create plays, the ability to make people miss. He's not made people miss an awful lot this season for as talented as he is, and we got to see the throws down the field as well. So this is like the #1 A+, exactly what we wanted coming into this season, and they would hope we get 2-3 more of those down the stretch here, because he's going to win us games on his own if he plays as well as he did today. 23
of 29 today, 226 yards, 4 touchdowns. Did have the bad interception to Andre Sisco, which was the play design there. They went for the big bit of trickery with the heavy set line. It was very obvious the moment he rolled out of the pocket, there was only one target for him. He stayed locked on him downfield. I think that's a rookie error which you end up getting beat out of you over time, right?
Yeah, that was a timing error. They had to throw. It should have been a touchdown. It was right there. He just took too long. It was a timing and rhythm thing. As you said, rookie-wise, he'll just learn to trust it over time, right? He'll come out and say if it's there, it's just got to go instantly. You can't take any pause or delay in the NFL. And Caleb's a guy who, all through college, pausing and delaying and making things happen on his own, it was his game. So it's just tightening up some of those things and learning on this play. I have the chance to create in the NFL. There's just certain designs, as you mentioned, in the league. That's just not something you can do when the players on the back end are so fast.
And I think on his offense today, the stars, Cole Kmet, DeAndre Swift, not the names that were screaming out to us prior to the game today, and yet they're the ones who show up, and you're starting to get that feeling of a team that can go to different places in different weeks and maybe are what we thought they were before the season, which is a really good landing spot for a #1 overall pick quarterback.
And also it shows you sustainable football. When you can run the ball and you have your tight end scoring 2 touchdowns in a game with the skill position that you have with Rome Odunze and drawing a blank.
Keenan
Allen, there we go. Rome Odunze and Keenan Allen. Then when you have a #1 overall pick, there are no get-right games in the NFL, but this effectively was a get-right game for Caleb Williams to take him out of that box, expand the playbook, see what he can do, give him a bit more ability to run around, extend plays, make things happen. And when you have that safety net of Cole Kmet, and then you're able to run the football efficiently, stay ahead of the chains, you don't even have to ask him to do too much. But the nature of this game was such that you could really open it up and see what he could do.
It's also interesting with this Bears team and this Eberflus-led Bears team. It's now 12 straight games of keeping teams under 21 points, right? They came into the season believing that they had a top 5 defense. In the building, players were talking about it as a top 5 defense. I don't know about you. I looked at the talent and thought there's great players there, but top 5 feels a lot. You kind of feel like, let's be honest, in a division that also has the Vikings, like, defense is going to win them games when Caleb doesn't, which is something I didn't expect going into the year.
No, and this one's the most impressive, right? All the injuries on the back end. Losing Jaquan Brisker changed fundamentally the structure of their defense. He's that important to them. Just have him come out, have a backup come in and play beyond even what Brisker's done. It's just been really impressive.
Huge noise ringing around the stadium at Tottenham Hotspur as they look to G it up as Tyson Bagent takes knees for the Chicago Bears. They'll have to have one more to take us in. And you saw a lovely moment down on the sideline of Caleb Williams, helmet off, just sat there looking around this stadium, seeing tens of thousands of Chicago Bears fans on the other side of the world, 5,000 miles from home, cheering on his team as they blow out the Jacksonville Jaguars. And yeah, it feels like we're in a bit of a moment for the Bears. They might still be a 9-8 team. They've got a tough run. The rest of the NFC North's really good. All of that stuff we can be negative about. But I'm sitting 6 weeks into the season as a Bears fan, and I'm pretty happy with where we are.
All I care about is how good that guy is. And that guy is so super special. And what I love about Caleb Williams is he wants to be a superstar. He wants to be an international super duper star. He just doesn't want to get on with playing football. And so to have his play start to mirror this idea that he wants to be one of the face of the league, if not the face of the league, is really, really exciting. And if you're a Bears fan, I wouldn't care at this point if we lost, 6, 7, 8 games. I would just know we found the guy. And that's all I get about coming into the year. Did we have the guy? They certainly have him. As you mentioned before, defensively they're playing so well now that a playoff race, going in final 4 weeks of the season, being in it is not beyond the realms, obviously. And then you just know what an unbelievable foundation for moving ahead.